All right, let's talk about something that hits really close to home for anyone living in paradise. The constant, and let's be honest, often hidden, plumbing problems every single Southwest Florida homeowner faces. But more importantly, we're going to lay out a game plan for how you can win that fight. So let me just ask you this straight up, because while you're out there enjoying the sun, there could be this silent war going on right inside your walls, one that could cost you thousands and thousands of dollars. Look, the tough reality is, for pretty much anyone living in this beautiful part of the world, the answer is yes. It's always yes. So today, we're going to pull back the curtain on that enemy and show you exactly how to fight back. We call it the Florida Plumbing Gauntlet for a reason. Your home's plumbing is fighting a nonstop war on multiple fronts. We're not just talking about a little leaky faucet here. We're talking about a full-on environmental assault that's designed to push your pipes to their absolute breaking point. Okay, first up, the climate itself. You got to think of it as a triple threat. You've got that high humidity, which is just working 24/7 to rust your pipes from the outside in. Then there's the intense heat, causing them to expand and shrink, day in and day out, putting crazy amounts of stress on all the joints. And all that moisture in the air, it creates condensation, which can drip silently for months, rotting wood and creating a perfect little home for mold. So while the climate is attacking from the outside, your system is also getting hammered from the inside. The water here in Southwest Florida is incredibly hard, which is just a way of saying it's packed with minerals. These minerals build up inside your pipes, kind of like cholesterol clogging an artery. This buildup, it just slowly strangles your water pressure and makes your water heater and other appliances work way, way harder, causing them to burn out years before they should. And that rock-like stuff, it's called limescale. You've definitely seen it. It's that chalky white crust on your shower head. Now just imagine that same exact substance building up layer by layer inside the pipes you can't see, just slowly choking the life out of your whole system. And then, of course, there's the water that falls from the sky. Those massive downpours can completely overwhelm the city sewers. And guess where that wastewater goes? Yeah, potentially right back into your house. But the real hidden danger is what happens underground. Our sandy soil, when it gets soaked, basically turns to mush. It gets unstable, and that can cause the buried pipes to shift, settle, and eventually just crack under the pressure. And just when you think you've thought of everything, we've got a couple more threats, the ones you truly never see. You know that beautiful tropical landscaping we all love? Well, those tree roots are always on the hunt for water, and your sewer line is like an all-you-can-eat buffet. They can break right in and just shatter your pipes. And here's the crazy part. The very chlorine that keeps our drinking water safe is also, very slowly, eating away at our pipes from the inside, creating these tiny, invisible pinhole leaks hidden deep inside our walls. Okay, that was a lot of bad news, I know. But here's the pivot. This is where we change the story. You do not have to be a victim of your environment. It's time to switch from playing defense to playing offense. And this is your proactive playbook. This right here is your first line of defense. Just once a month, that's it. Take 30 minutes and become a little bit of a plumbing detective. Do a quick visual sweep under all your sinks. Check any pipes you can see in the garage, turn on a few faucets, and just get a feel for your normal water pressure. And the last step is a cool trick. You can actually use your water meter to spot hidden leaks. It's a simple little routine that puts you back in the driver's seat. And this is how you start connecting the dots between those threats and what you can actually do about them. You notice your water pressure feels a little low? Bam! That's your signal to flush the water heater. You see your yard turning into a lake after it rains? Time to go clear out those gutters. Hear a weird gurgling sound from your toilet? Uh-oh, that could be roots. See? This is how you turn knowing into doing. Now, during hurricane season, a few things are absolutely non-negotiable. The number one most important thing is that every single person in your house knows where the main water shutoff valve is and how to use it. It could literally save you from a massive flood. Then, after the storm passes and everything is safe, take a walk around your yard. Any new, unusually soggy spots could be the only clue you have that a pipe broke underground. So that monthly walkthrough, that's your early warning system. But it's just as critical to know when it's time to call for backup. And listen, this is not about admitting defeat. It's about making a really smart, strategic call to bring in an expert before a little problem turns into a full-blown catastrophe. So how do you know? How do you know when it's time to make that call? Well, you have to learn to spot the red flags, the critical symptoms that mean you do not wait. Recognizing them is everything. If you see any of these things, you don't wait. You don't think about it. You call a plumber. A sudden pressure drop across the whole house could mean a main line break. Brown water from different faucets means your pipes could be seriously corroded. Multiple drains backing up all at once? That's a huge blockage somewhere. And any new water stain, no matter how tiny it seems, means there's an active leak happening right now. These are not annoyances. These are emergencies. And if you're wondering why it's so important to act fast, well, this is why. This is the kind of bill you could be looking at if you ignore those red flags. Emergency repairs, water removal, fixing drywall, dealing with mold. It can easily top $10,000. A simple preventative call is always cheaper than a catastrophic failure. So this brings us to the ultimate strategy. It's not a choice between should I do it myself or should I call a professional? No. The winning play here is a real partnership between you, the person who's on the ground every day, and an expert pro. And just look at how perfectly these roles fit together. Your job is to be the monitor. You know your home's normal better than anyone. You're the one who's going to spot that something is off. The pro's job is to be the diagnostician. They're the ones with the high-tech tools, like cameras they can send down the drain, to find the actual root of the problem and then fix it right, for good. You spot the symptom, they find and cure the disease. So when you really step back and look at it, it becomes crystal clear. The most powerful way to defend your home is not a choice between one or the other. It's that strategic partnership, your eyes and ears, combined with their tools and expertise. You know, all those forces we talked about today, the climate, the water, the tree roots, they have a plan. It's a relentless one, and it's designed to break down your home's plumbing. So the only question left is, what's your plan to fight back?